Hi, this is Miranda with the Doula House, and today I just wanted to talk to you about natural ways to increase your milk supply. It's a common question I get. Moms are like, oh, my milk supply is either dipping because, you know, baby's a couple months old and they're trying to get back into being a little bit more active, or maybe baby's brand new and they're like, wow, I just don't feel like my milk supply is quite as high as it could be. One of the most common ways that moms will increase their milk supply is getting fenugreek. It's an herb that you can get at any health food store, and it's known to increase your milk production, so it's really good. If you were going to the next level up, is brewer's yeast. I love brewer's yeast. It worked miracles for me. Every time I felt like my milk supply was like a little low, especially during growth spurts. During growth spurts when baby's like feeding every hour and a half because they're trying to increase your milk supply to meet the demands of their growing body. Brewer's yeast, you can get that at any health food store. You can either, mix it in some water and take it like a shot. It doesn't taste awesome, but it doesn't taste bad. You can mix it on your food. A lot of people will mix it in like their guacamole. They'll put it on their oatmeal. You can get creative. Or I do have a lactation cookie recipe that basically throws the brewer's yeast into a cookie, and any excuse to eat it in a cookie is a good idea, right? Another option that a lot of moms use is you can go to the next level, which is oils. There's a couple of really great oils that I recommend that are, again, phenomenal, and moms notice a huge increase in their milk supply almost immediately. One of the first oils that I like is fennel oil. You can buy fennel oil at almost any health food store. Just make sure it's pure. A lot of essential oils have added alcohol or other fillers, so just make sure you're getting a really pure that's just fennel oil. Okay, this one's by doTERRA. It's the one that I use, but I'm open to whatever brands you're open to. If you're using the fennel oil, you're going to just apply it directly to the breast, okay? Not on the areola or the nipple. After feeding, you apply it on the breast. Let it dry before you put your nursing bra back on. Otherwise, you'll smell like fennel the rest of the day, which is not necessarily a bad thing. But let it kind of soak in a bit, and you'll notice that increase in milk production, usually within, 1 or 2 feedings afterwards. You're like, wow, okay, milk's gone up. This is nice. Another oil that I really like to use is basil oil. I'll let you know right now, I like basil over fennel oil. The reason being is it's really easy to overdose, I guess you could say, on fennel oil, whereas basil oil, it's a little bit more gentle and it's really going to focus specifically on your milk production. Another nice side benefit of using basil oil is that it actually increases your mood. It makes you happy. So, moms who maybe have a little bit of baby blues, double benefit. You're increasing your milk supply, banishing those baby blues. It's kind of nice. One other thing that I like to recommend as far as naturally increasing your milk supply goes, it is something you're going to want to plan for before you have the baby. It's not one of those after the babies are born cures. Encapsulating your placenta. I'm sure there's people out there who are making faces at me right now going, ew, you want me to what? But encapsulating your placenta, along with a million other benefits, drastically increases the milk supply. So I do recommend that. One last thing that I'm going to put out there, and I know I'm going to get feedback from people who are not supportive of this idea, but I have seen it help time and time again, especially for first-time moms right after the baby's born and it's just taken a while for the milk to come in, is a really good malt beer. Now, I'm not saying just go buy any beer at the store. You need a malt beer. And the reason you want a malt beer is because it's the second brew, and that's what makes it different from a draft beer or regular beer. So they do the brew, they brew the first batch of beer, and then they do a second batch which makes the malt beer, and it has so much in it that can help bring in the milk supply and increase the milk supply. And it doesn't take much. It's not like I'm asking you to down a 6-pack. Most moms can feel a great impact with just one beer. You're gonna do it smart, so you'll feed your baby and then you'll drink your beer, so you have enough time for your body to metabolize the alcohol that's in your beer, which is going to be minimal because it's a malt beer, it's the second brew. Your body will have time to metabolize the alcohol so that when you go for your next feeding for your baby, you don't need to have that concern that, oh no, what alcohol am I giving my baby? So those are some of the natural ways that you can increase your milk supply. You can combine a couple of them, see which ones work really well for you. Everybody's body is different. So play around with it, find the one that speaks to you, that you just notice, man, when I do this, my milk supply just is awesome, and then go with that. So thanks for watching. That's just some tips on how to naturally increase your milk supply. If you haven't already subscribed, do it right here. We have a lot of great topics and recipes. If you have questions or comments, please put them below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. This is Miranda. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.